Are you looking to learn general relativity and Einstein's field equations in the most simplest manner? Are you willing to learn these ideas of mathematics and physics without knowing much of mathematics? Are you willing to learn what actually Einstein formulated and his deep underlying field equations without going too much deep into the details of mathematics? Then here is a chance for you. Well, in this conversation with Francesco Cavina, one of my close associate in Italy, who is also a data scientist and working on econometrics, I have talked in details about general relativity and Einstein field equations. But this is just a general conversation. You can find the video which I have given in the description box. I have talked in details about more than an hour about all the necessary topics, ideas and mathematical concepts of general relativity and Einstein's field equations without using mathematics, without going too much details into the complicated ideas. So here is a chance for you. Here is a complete conversation with Francesco Cavina and with me, where I have discussed those details but with much simplest manner. So if you really want to learn about that, I can tell you this video would be very useful for you. So what you can learn is that you can learn about the history of general relativity, which is very important for any of us. In order to learn relativity, it is important we know how it started. I have also talked in details about how Einstein developed his ideas. I mean to say how the entire idea of general relativity and starting from special relativity, etc., he developed. And all those has been done in a very easy conversation manner with casual talks, but yet going deep into physics and mathematics. I have also talked much about some of the unknown facts of relativity, some very inspirational stories, etc., which I think I have not spoken or have given much details in my earlier videos. I've also talked about Einstein's development of field equations. What are the ideas that actually got Einstein to develop his field equation and things like that. So you can learn those things, and you can also learn what are the components of field equations, not going into much mathematics. I am sure that you're going to enjoy this because these analogies which I have given, the simplest forms of equations that have been able to clear up, I am sure I have not done in any of my videos. So you can watch it and you can understand. I can promise you it is one of the most easiest and simplest manner it is. And I have also made you understand about each of these components, meaning of each of these components. Spacetime curvature and Schwarzschild radius, I mean to say, has been discovered or discussed much in details. I have also talked about how objects travels in a curved space, and you see that the discussion is just a kind of a talk show. So Francisco has asked me questions and I have replied on that. Again, he have picked certain points and we have discovered. So these are essential points, but again to tell you that these are all non-mathematical and has been discussed in the easiest fashion, right? So these are some of the funny moments of our conversation, which went almost more than an hour, and I was trying to explain certain things using my hand and palm and all those friendly gestures. So these are a few of the moments, but I can tell you it is very engaging, very intense discussion. And what I can tell you is that things have been explained in the most simplest manner which I have ever done. There is absolutely no mathematics or no mathematical, I would say, complication. Definitely mathematics is there, but not much of mathematical concept intricacies are there. I have cleared up conceptions. A lot of clearing up of misconception has been done. I have used a lot of interesting stories from history, historical references, etc. And I have also cleared a lot of wrong concepts which you will see that people do think about differential geometry, geodesics and other things. So these are few of the very relevant points, explaining things in a simple manner without mathematics. I have drawn a lot of historical references and I've tried to clear up certain wrong concepts. So these are the two things which I have, Francesco just went to Google and tried to find out the equation so that the equation really remains in front. And I've used very simple analogies and examples in order to explain components of field equations, and also the Schwarzschild radius, the Schwarzschild solution to Einstein field equation, how it goes to undefined values and blows up to infinity. All these things have been discovered. So again, as you see, the mathematics over here, but it's not much of mathematics. It's just using analogies, using very simple and mundane day-to-day examples so that you can understand. So that's all. It is not a video which I would be teaching much about it. I have given the description about our talk in the description box. The link is there. You can go to Francesco's YouTube channel and you can watch out my conversation. It is very simple. It is very clear. Not much of mathematical details. Lot of fun and activities, fun-loving stories, etc. involved. So to tell you all is that this would be a very simple and easy conversation. It is easy to learn and most importantly very easy to digest. I've used a lot of histories and stories from the past, and learning relativity is a fun in this type of a conversation. So please go check out and watch this conversation, and I am sure that you're going to love it. Do let me know how you like the conversation in the comment box of this particular video. Thank you very much and see you soon in the next video.